another episode of Game Reviewify. Today we're going to reviewify Magnetis, a PC available from Steam. So what we have here is one of those puzzlers where you must connect magnets of the same color, and you start off with two colors, orange and blue. And I got as far as level 20, and then around that level you get another color, which is green. First, I'd like to mention the controls, which you have a choice of using the keyboard or the Xbox 360 controller. The Xbox 360 controller is what I use, so I'll mention the controllers for that method. The D-pad will move your magnetic blocks from left to right, and down will drop the magnets. The X shifts the magnets so you can find the right placement for them. Now, it's not just about matching magnets together of the same color, it's also about making a bigger line. What I mean by that is if you also get blocks that are the color gray. So now what you do with them is when you have dropped an orange, blue, or green magnet, put a gray block beside it, and what you get is an extension of that magnet. Now you don't want to go too crazy with these extensions because you can only fit about 10 or less blocks on one line. And when you get to level 20 and the green magnets get unlocked, the game gets increasingly more difficult. Now, not only is that more difficult, but the speed does increase as well, so that makes this puzzler interesting. And, of course, on top of that, if you match a magnet with a different color like orange and blue, etc., those blocks become purple X blocks. And the only way to get rid of them is if you have a magnet line on top of the X blocks. They'll disappear if you destroy that line on top of the X blocks. This game has some pretty incredible 3D graphics for a puzzler, and I think the job was well done. But again, this is just a puzzler game, and for me, puzzlers games aren't always about the graphics. The sound in the game, well, again, is the puzzler, and it's not too bad, but it's not amazing. You'll get sounds from shifting your magnet or dropping the magnet, and the music sounds a little like indie music, which isn't actually too bad, but does get repetitive because of it's played throughout the whole game. This game also offers offline multiplayer, with 1 to 4 players, which I think sounds like a great idea. I haven't tested this feature out yet, but I can only imagine it has something to do with being the last person to survive. Multiplayer feature sounds like a great idea, but I do think that an online multiplayer would have made this game even better. While there's no online multiplayer, there's an online high scoreboard, but it's pretty basic, and you're only able to compete with your friends for the high scoreboard. It's a feature that should have included a world high scoreboard instead of just a high scoreboard against your friends. Well, there's not much more to say about this game. I really did enjoy it, but it looks like the developers missed out on some big features on the online part of the game for multiplayer, and of course the high scoreboard part. The main theme of the game sounded great, but it does get awfully repetitive. I do find the game pretty fun, but in comparison with Tetris, it can get pretty repetitive, but that doesn't mean you won't come back to the game. So now I have to give a score out of 10 for this game, and I think a well-deserved 7.5 is great for this game. It's definitely playable, but puzzlers like this really needed more online features. So, well, I'm glad you watched this review, and, well, I think you should go out and test this game. Maybe give it a rental, and if you do enjoy it, go and buy it. Thanks for watching the review, and we'll see you again. Bye.